Hello and good morning, grade 9 with you, Mr. Samir Awad, and today we are going to revise chapter 4, lesson 2, the nuclear structure of the atom. And let's start by matching here. In the matching, we have 5 words to match protons or proton, nucleus, atom, electron, and neutron. So let's start by 1. Positively charged subatomic particle. And when we talk about positive one, it will be proton. So the proton charge is positive. So we'll get A for number 1. Number 2, negatively charged subatomic particle will be negative, and that will be the answer for electron here. That will be B. Number 3, subatomic particle with no charge. The no charge will be for neutron, number E. And number 4, the central part of the atom containing protons and neutrons will be number B. Let's continue. Let's continue with number 5, matching here, guys. And which discovery did J.J. Thomson make that improved upon Dalton's atomic theory? Number A, atoms contains tiny negatively charged electrons. Number B, atoms are always in motion. Number C, atoms contain a tiny positively charged nucleus. Number D, atoms that combine do so in simple whole number ratio. And what we get as improvement will be number A, that they contain negatively charged electrons. So the answer will be A. Let's get to number 6. Which of the following was originally a tenet of Dalton atomic theory but had to be revised about a century ago? Number A, atoms are tiny indivisible particles. Number B, the atoms of any one element are different from those of any other element. Number C, compounds are made by combining atoms. Number D, atoms of different elements can combine with one another in simple whole ratio. And the answer will be number A here. And why A? Because we said that it was indivisible, but we get that the atom getting to be from subatomic particles, so it's indivisible to subatomic particles are called protons, neutrons, and electrons. Number 7, evidence about Dalton's atomic theory has shown that one, all of Dalton's hypotheses were correct. Number B, atoms of an element can have different number of protons. Number C, atoms are divisible. Number D, all atoms of the element are not identical, but they must all have the same mass. And the answer for number 7 will be that we get the evidence that the atom is divisible. So it's getting to be from subatomic particles. And that is the answer. Number 8, why did J.J. Thomson reason that electrons must be a part of atoms of all elements? So cathode rays are negatively charged particles. Cathode rays can be deflected by a magnet, or an electron is 2,000 times lighter than the hydrogen atom. Number D, charge to mass ratio of electrons was the same regardless the gas used. And the answer for number 8 would be D, because it didn't depend on the gas, so it's in all gases and in all elements, so that will be number D. Number 9, which of the following is true about subatomic particles? Number A, electrons are negatively charged and are the heavy subatomic particles. That's not possible. Number B, protons are positively charged and the lightest subatomic particles, and that's not true too. Number C, neutrons have no charge and are the lightest subatomic particles, and that's not true. They have no charge, but they are not the lightest. And protons have charged positively, but they are not the lightest too. Number D, the mass of neutron nearly equal to the mass of proton, and that will be true answer for that. Has to be automatic. Let's get to number 10. Who conducted experiments to determine the quantity of a charge carried by electrons? That was number 10 will be who conducted experiments to determine the quantity of a charge carried by an electron. That wasn't Rutherford, that was Millikan, Robert Millikan, the American one. So the answer will be number B. Number 11, what is the relative mass of an electron? So the relative mass of an electron, it's 1 over 1,840, the mass of hydrogen atom. And that will be number A answer. Number 12, which hypothesis is led to discovery of proton? Which hypothesis of this one leads to this one? Number 12, yeah, when neutral hydrogen atoms loses an electron, the positively charged particles should remain. And that was the first hypothesis leads to that. It will be number A. Number 13, which of the following is correct? Which of the following is correct concerning subatomic particles? Yeah, number A, electrons was discovered by Goldstein in 1886, and that's not true. Goldstein get the protons. Yeah, the neutrons was discovered by Chadwick in 1932, and that's true. The proton was discovered by Thomson in 1880, and that's not true because Thomson get the electrons, the cathode ray. The cathode ray were found to be made of protons, no, it was electrons. And the nearest answer and the perfect one for that will be number B, that Chadwick get the structure of the neutrons. And let's get to number 14. All atoms are positively charged with number of protons. No, it cannot be like that. Negatively charged, it cannot be like that. Neutral, let's see, we have two neutral here, and that's perfect. Neutral with the number of protons equaling the number of electrons, that's perfect. Neutral with the number of protons equaling the number of electrons, which is equal to the number of neutrons, that's not perfect. So the answer will be number C, which is a perfectly suitable one. Number 15, And last one, particles that are found in the nucleus of an atom are, inside the nucleus we get neutrons and electrons. No, electrons are out. B, electrons only. No, they are not. Protons and neutrons, and that's perfect because that's inside the nucleus. Protons and electrons, they are inside the atom, but they are not inside the nucleus. So number C will be the suitable answer for that one. Thank you, grade 9, for listening and for your attention. Well, this is you, Mr. Samir Awad. I hope you to get this revision seriously and work on, guys. Good luck and bye-bye.